guys didn't fuck with him because he was a white boy. So it was like he was just like an outcast to everybody. But
poor life choices.
Okay, there was a bad thing going on. Bloods were like making people catch out, robbing their locker, like stealing shit. Like there was sketchy shit that even prison doesn't put up for going on because of that, right? And so we had to address that as a unit, as a tank.
I'm trying to address that.
But what happened was there was some subterfuge, right?
What a word.
Huh?
What a word.
I love that word. I love that word.
I heard that word for the first time on Open Mic Eagle.
Fuck. So like, okay, the Bloods are all fucking up doing sketchy shit, right? And then the Tongo is like, okay, they have a meeting. They're like about to like, all right, we got to check this because the dorm's going bad. People are stealing. Like there's no respect. It ain't going right.
Yeah.
And so what had happened is immediately when Tongo started evaluating the situation with the Bloods was like, hey, we got to do something. Hey, we got to do something. So they started calling out every white guy in the tank. They started calling out the white guys because it was a really weak presence. There was a really weak presence of white guys in this tank. And it's a transfer unit, so you're not even affirmed yet. You're not there.
You're just kind of like in transit.
You're brand new. You're like, all right, this is prison. I'm here now.
Yeah.
And unless you're a repeat offender, it's your first time through and you just got your head shaved, which I shaved my head in county, so I didn't have to when I got there. But
I wish I'd done that.
I was ready.
Why? They fuck your head up when you went? Or what?
Oh, bro.
It's so demoralizing, man.
Back to the story. They were trying to like put some shit off there. Like the Tongo was about to check the Bloods. They were like, no, fuck that. No, let's check the white guys. Like, oh, the white guys got to get out. Y'all ain't bout shit. Y'all got to fight. And they're like, there's like 7 white guys in this whole tank. Like a 50+ man tank. And there's like
54.
Me and one other guy who I think is about it.
Yeah.
Turns out he's not.
He's not quite.
He's not. And he gets fucking kicked out and booted immediately and starts packing his shit up. And then you got Meth Mouth over here on a bunk who's actually a white guy who's like fucked his brain up so bad that he's riding with the opposite race and like trying to snitch on other white guys to the black guys because he's so scared he's going to get beat up.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
That's heavy.
General rule of thumb,
throwing people under the
tip
bus
tool, it don't matter who you're snitching to in prison, you just don't.
Bro, so they literally came around to each bunk with a white guy on it was like, what's up? You gonna fight? You gonna pack your shit up? You gonna fight or you gonna pack your shit up and get the fuck out? And I said, you already know.
Gonna fight.
You already fucking know. You ain't punking me. You ain't checking me. I'm uncheckable. I'm knockoutable. I'm ass whoopable, but I'm not checkable.
You got hard.
Like,
you got hard.
Yeah. Like, as long as you ain't let yourself get checked, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Like,
take a whooping where you got to. Just
win, lose, or draw. I'm gonna get my fucking licks in.
And ass whooping don't stay around as long as getting checked, dude.
You're gonna know I was there.
That goes a mile in there, man. If you willing to swing, if you even willing to stand, even if you've never fought in your life, that does a lot more for you than just letting them treat you like a doormat. Like that never goes well. You will get your locker jacked. You'll get checked.
Bro,
you'll be doing laundry for cats.
You'll be someone's girlfriend at some point. And you're like, I don't want to do that.
They would get people caught out.
Oh, I've seen it.
Bro, they would. So like, homeboy had a good store, right? And this is within the race. This isn't outside of the race.
Yeah.
Like this is within their race.
Yeah.
They would get somebody to get a bunch of store or whatever, and then get them in trouble or get them caught out or get them in a fight or get them crashed.
Yeah.
So they were out of the fucking pod, and then they would break their locker open and steal all their shit.
Damn.
It was a whole fucking like double
system.
Yeah, bro. It wasn't just like
This
it wasn't
is
like,
crazy.
hey, I'm gonna steal your shit and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. I'm gonna take your locker. They fucking thought it out and like had steps.
Like, hey,
There was
let
subtlety
me help
to
you
it.
get a lot of merch pulled up and shit.
Fuck, dude.
What dirtbags.
Oh man, I mean, look,
Screwy.
you in prison with a bunch of criminals. At the end of the day, man, you gotta face facts.
The guards were the worst.
Oh,
Guards were
I
the worst.
bet.
bro.
I've heard a lot of things about the guards. I heard like in some prisons around the country, the guards are gang members also.
Oh yeah,
Well,
no,
I'll
I've
tell you
seen it.
what, Majority
Like
of the guards are Nigerian.
Nice.
Yeah.
They're literally flown over here for a job
Wow.
because nobody wants these shit jobs, and these Nigerians have like complete hatred for American black guys, for American black.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
I've heard.
bro. It is so
it is
bad.
insane.
It is
the
so
way
gnarly.
I feel like Africans in general, not all Africans, but
But-
I'm not trying to generalize, even though I said in general.
Yeah,
but
I know.
We get what you mean, brother.
We know what you mean.
We see what you look
Not-
like.
Yeah.
I think you can say it. You're all right.
I said, not the biggest fans.
Not the biggest fan.
Bro.
Give me your ID. Your ID.
we used to have
Your ID.
There's like a whole black community.
Give me
in
your ID.
college, and they're like they would basically have meetings, and they would have debates over like the beef between Africans and African Americans.
Man,
Be crazy, but it sounds ridiculous. But sometimes those conversations need to be had. It's just
is
like,
true.
Why do we hate each other?
Literally,
What's
you
the
gotta
beef
air it
for?
out,
Yeah.
man. You gotta air it
I was
out.
on
No, for sure.
Where's the
three
love?
tier, right? A 3-tier unit where they have rolling cell doors, right? And when the
That shit
doors
rough.
roll, you got to get the fuck out now. When the doors close, you got to get the fuck in now, right?
Yeah.
Literally, bro.
Bro, if you out of your cell, they
I'm
whooping
running.
your
I'm like,
ass.
I went to a class. I was running back up to my cell, and like, I'm trying to get in the fucking door. And I'm like squeezing in the door. It closes on me and like crushes me in this fucking door.
Damn.
And then like
man.
resets. And I'm fucking in my cell. My cell door's open. Nigerian broad comes and gives me a case for being out of place.
Oh
Wow.
no!
Go, you didn't get in the door in time. You fucked
Yeah.
up.
And
Yeah,
those-
you should have been. Yeah.
And those out of place cases, man, they major cases. So
Bro,
like you can get
I had a
minor or
case-
major cases.
Oh my god.
and
All right.
they crucify you for that, man.
At one point, I was upgraded to the cubicles, right? Which is like literally, it's an open dorm, and you have half walls. They're like 4 foot tall, and you have a little bunk and your own little shit.
They live,
area,
man.
right?
I like those.
Bro. So you go to sleep. They do counts all the time. They're waking you up, and it depends on what unit. Some units
my
they just
God.
want to see your ID, and they want you to stay in your bed. Some units you have to rack up. You have to go get in your bed for count. Other units,
Yeah.
they want you to get the fuck out of your bed and stand up for count and like be there physically. Me, I fall asleep.
called me.
So I put my ID on the edge of the edge of the
no.
bed, like the edge of the cubicle, like right at my feet. I'm laying there asleep. ID's at my feet. This broad Nigerian guard reaches over my ID, looks at my ID, reaches over my ID, and decides to wake me up. Hey, give me your ID.
You gotta
Give
give
me
it to
your
me.
ID.
Ain't no sleeping around
Zero
here. You know what I'm
zero
saying?
sleep.
Bro,
Fuck
I
this.
had just found
We
out
don't do
my
that
mom
sleep
had
shit
breast cancer. Like, I didn't have a good store. Like, you fucking couldn't even get out the door. It was just a bad time. I was like, you see the fucking ID right there. You see it. It's right there. I'm not handing it to you, bitch. Get the fucking numbers
my
off
God.
it and do it. And I just snapped. I lost it.
That's what happens.
That was a major case.
Bro, so
That was
I
amazing.
have to
Like,
ask, because you were at Holiday.
Hold on.
No, that was
Let's
later.
open this
Let's-
up.
yeah,
Hold
let's
on.
get- look, we already 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Let's get it rolling. Let's
Bro,
get it
we lost
rolling.
all
You
the
can go
good
first,
materials
bro.
over.
You can go
All the
first.
good materials over.
You
so,
can. You
like,
get the time, bro.
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
do we
Let's
shoot
see
for
what we're
time or
talking.
what?
So
What
you
are
know
we
how
doing?
this works, right?
No, I have no fucking clue. What are we doing here?
You,
So
you
what we're
spin a
doing-
wheel on there,
Yeah,
and
we
then
do
whatever
it-
you
we
get,
do a
and
spiel
you
on the
just like
spot.
talk
So
about
you
it
get
for 30
to-
seconds.
you get- on the spot.
You get
I
a
got
stop. You get 30
Pokemon.
seconds.
You got
Okay.
Pokemon?
Oh, we get to rant?
Okay.
You get,
All right,
you get-
hold on. Start
hold
this
on,
time.
hold on.
All right.
So you get 30 seconds to speak your piece about
On
whatever
Pokemon, or what?
spiel you're trying to go to
Pokemon,
on the
all right,
spot.
all right.
So you get 30 seconds. Whatever you're at, 30 seconds, wrap it up. We hit 30, you're done.
All
Next
right.
guy goes. So, are you ready to give 30 seconds about Pokemon?
Yeah.
And go.
All right.
I'm gonna let him finish.
Hey.
Oh.
all right. Not to piss off people, but hot take, man. I thought the Digimon cartoon was way better than Pokemon.
Hot take.
That I know that's gonna piss off some people, but look, man, I thought it was better written. It had better characters. I fucked with the first 2 generations of Pokemon. It was cool. But now some of them are just getting ridiculous. Like I'll be kind of in tune. I got some homies that are big gamers and shit. So I keep my peace on that. But bro, that shit getting ridiculous, man.
Boom. At the end of the day,
That shit getting ridiculous,
that
man.
shit getting ridiculous, man.
I remember when Digimon first came out, I was like, man, this might give Pokemon a run for its money.
Bro, you remember the
Alright.
Pokemon Go phase? Where
Yeah, dude.
everybody was getting
was
like
fun.
robbed.
That was getting a little weird, man. I think
It was
somebody died. I'm pretty sure somebody
I
died.
Oh,
think
at
so.
least one.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah,
one.
I
Guaranteed
was just like
one
walking in
died.
the
That's
middle of the
just
road,
crazy,
just
bro.
like, hey.
Car
I'm gonna-
accidents too, man. I'm sure.
So do I rent on Pokemon now?
No,
No,
now we
no,
do a
no,
different
no.
one.
He
We do a
gonna
different
give
one.
you the wheel for that one, man.
We're gonna let you go last. We're gonna save you for last.
Yeah.
And then Dylan will go, I'll go, then
Oh,
you'll
me
go.
now? Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
Darks. Let's
okay.
see what you got, man.
I guess.
Speak your piece.
Bro, I honestly would like to hear all our opinions on Pokemon. It's such a polarizing
Oh, we
subject.
could definitely talk about
So-
some Pokemon for
so,
sure.
So we need another
mean, bro.
edition. All right, we get in the roll. I like the topics we got. Okay, so I got. Oh my God!
What'd you get? Wrestling?
Wow.
What'd you get?
Oh my God, this fool could talk about that for
I
an
got
hour.
Dude,
wrestling.
SmackDown's in town tonight.
What?
Bro,
Yeah.
Oh, UFC's in town.
I wouldn't be
Saturday.
shocked about it.
No shit.
I thought they were there
Alright.
last Saturday.
I
Is
thought
it?
that was last Saturday.
I could be wrong.
Well,
I
I
could be
listened
wrong.
to a Rogan podcast today, so the dates might be off. He
Maybe.
said-
I think
said-
it was last weekend.
I think
Yeah,
old
yeah,
ass
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
shit.
You're
All right, you ready for the wrestling?
Yeah.
All right, let's get it.
So I have a lot to say about wrestling. I've been a lifelong wrestling fan. I have been privy to the ins and outs of the industry since I was a young bird, and I've always had a big fondness for it. But I understand completely why some people don't. They don't really got quite the best impression of wrestling. It doesn't really have the best PR work ever. Sometimes there's some wrestling that doesn't really quite come off the way it's supposed to. But I will say at the end of the day, real life is a lot more like wrestling than a lot of people realize. That's my 2 cents.
I will say
That's why I like wrestling.
I can co-sign every time I go chill with this cat at this house and like we do riding and shit. This man got wrestling on all the time.
I was watching SmackDown at the open mic, and it was like, "Y'all ready for yourself?" I'm like, "Yeah, let me watch the finish."
You did. I
Give me a
leaned
sec,
over.
bro.
I was like, this fool's really
Clarify,
watching wrestling.
Is that collegiate wrestling or
No, bro.
Are you talking about The Rock?
talking
Like
about
smell what you're cooking, like
Raw, SmackDown,
absolutely.
NXT,
Okay.
Absolutely.
Speedos, men in
AEW.
Speedos is what you're into.
Look,
Absolutely.
Okay.
look,
Big fan.
them girl wrestling matches though. Oh my god!
Shout out to them divas. The divas ain't
man.
nothing to compare to how
That
they used to
crazy?
be though.
Oh,
in the
no.
in the
Oh,
90s,
no.
it's so wild to look back on, and it's just like on cable TV, it's just like we're having women do bra and panties matches, and it's just like you can't do that
Bro,
now.
you
Imagine-
Yeah.
Remember China did a porno.
She did do
Yeah.
a porn. It's very sad how her
China
life
did a
turned
porno.
out.
R.I.P.
I never
Yeah.
saw it.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
That's
man.
crazy.
She had
she
a
died?
she had a rough
Yeah,
she had a
she
rough post WWE career. It was
Yeah,
very
sure.
very downtrodden how it turned out.
She's a
R.I.P. to
big old
China.
bitch.
I remember when Melina used to make
She's
out with
huge.
chicks for her signature move.
What?
man,
Bro,
that's
the
Melina,
best
dude,
signature move
Melina
was
used to do that
Rashiki.
shit to where when she would make an entrance, she would like put one leg up on the ring and then put one other leg up and then do the splits and then
Oh
like
my
duck
God.
under the
Oh
ropes.
my
I know
God.
y'all
Yo,
are
you
talking
should-
about
it was
like
crazy.
sexy,
Never seen anything
attractive
like it.
females right now, but I need to divert because Rashiki, when he put his fucking
Rikishi.
ass,
Rikishi.
is that what his name?
Yeah,
when he
yeah.
put his ass in the dude's face for his finishing move,
Dude.
bro.
That
crazy.
disrespect.
It's
Oh
crazy.
my god! I
Booker
wonder if
T-
there like
Booker
was
T-
contract
Booker
negotiations
T's
where
legit.
they're like, okay, Rikishi's gonna do this move. I need a bonus. I'm not
Straight
shaking
up.
that ass
Yeah,
in my
yeah,
face
yeah.
for that extra $5K.
I would like
it's
more
not
money.
He
going
did
well.
that to Booker T, and he
Oh,
straight
yeah,
up
yeah.
vomited on fucking national TV,
Oh
bro.
my
On Michael
God.
Cole.
What?
I was
Oh
like,
my God.
oh
No way.
shit, man.
That's amazing.
I don't know if it was fake or what, but it was very amazing, bro. I could not. You can't get enough of shit like that, man. That move itself
That's
is just.
entertainment.
Side
right
note,
there, man.
I built the cabinets in Undertaker's house in Spanish Oaks in Austin.
Oh damn,
That's
people,
live.
dude! I've heard a lot of things of just Undertaker just being
Bro,
around
he's
in Texas and
huge.
shit.
I
Yeah,
have
he
never
chilling.
seen somebody make a Cadillac Escalade ESV look small. That motherfucker, ducked, bro, he ducked in it, and I swear his head was touching the roof still. Like I was
Damn,
like,
man.
Looked like a PT Cruiser.
Who you think will win in a fight, Undertaker or Shaq?
Wow.
Considering I saw
Shaq,
an
I
episode of
don't
Shaq
think
wrestling, I'd say Undertaker.
Shaq is a
That
large
Shaq
man.
Life
That's a
episode.
large man.
in terms of physical prowess, I have to give it to Shaq. That dude is a fucking beast. He's a specimen. Like they gotta build
Yeah,
custom
yeah.
cars for the dude. But I feel like he's too nice. I feel like he would be like apologetic.
Bro, he
like
get,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
get mad on
he'd
inside
stick
the NBA
dudes, and he'd be like, "My
sometimes.
bad, I'm sorry," and then do it again. Like
And Undertaker would
Undertaker would be
tombstone
like,
him.
"I remember this. Ugh. I got you. I've been
It's
buried
time
alive
for the
before on
finisher.
cable
It's
television."
time for the
Do you ever see
tombstone
them
pop, right?
like Charles Barkley and Shaq just kind of like wrestling
Yes.
on first
No.
take? And it's
Yes.
so like
It's-
slow.
bro.
It's the slowest shit
love
ever,
it.
bro.
I'll tell you what I have seen that really blows my mind in terms of how we're all humans here is Joe Rogan next to The Rock, next to Shaq.
It's wild.
Wow.
It's fucking insane.
Bro,
I
it's like
bet.
an
The
ATT
scale is
signal.
Yeah.
a little
Joe
out of
Rogan
this
looks so
world.
huge, but I feel like in that picture he would
Oh,
look
it's
like
small.
this.
I mean, he does. He
He's
does.
next to
He's,
someone.
he's
It's
built
just
like a
like-
block. Like
Yeah,
he's
he's yoked.
literally a gorilla in
I'm
cinder block
I'm a
form.
square. What's
Yeah.
up?
All right, let's keep this game
You
going.
ready?
Spiel
You
on
ready?
the spot. Let's see what I got. I'm gonna spin this bitch.
Spin to win.
Oh,
Pe-
we spinning,
People
we
texting
spinning,
like,
we
if I
spinning.
called that number, what should I say? I was like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Nah.
Freestyle.
Whatever the
Nah.
fuck you want, boy.
It ain't
Whatever you care
scripted,
to.
man.
Talk shit. Talk shit about me and my music.
Speak your
please.
piece.
All right, I got Grand Theft Auto in,
Nice.
in parentheses
Nice.
the video game.
The video game, not the
Oh, to
crime.
clarify.
Had to specify.
Yeah.
Clarify.
with an asterisk, the
did.
one from the helicopter view.
Yep.
Right.
Not any of the future ones. Yeah, the
exactly,
old ones.
All
exactly.
the old
Yeah.
ones. All right.
Oh my god.
You ready for that?
Yeah.
All right. And we are going.
All right, Grand Theft Auto as a kid, it was probably one of the best awesome video games because what's better than running around, killing people, chopping people's heads off, and stealing cars
Wow.
the whole fucking game, you know?
So loud.
I kind of got out of the GTA wave, when GTA 4 came out, everybody says that's like the best Grand Theft Auto. But
I had a good time.
my mom never bought me that game. I had to sneak it in. I had to sneak in Grand Theft Auto 2 for PlayStation 1. That's the helicopter view you were talking about. And yeah,
Boom.
shout out to GTA.
Shout out.
Beautiful game, GTA
Hey.
5.
It's a pretty good time.
Oh man,
I've spent many
Driver.
times
You
playing
remember
that.
Driver?
Driver.
Bro,
yes.
Driver was,
I
Driver
still
was
own
big,
Driver.
Driver was
PlayStation
big
1.
fire.
I
Yes,
see you're a
yes,
man
yes.
of culture.
Literally,
Yeah.
I found a wallet. We were camping as a family trip, and I found a fucking wallet at the river that some drunk guy lost, and that's how I got my first PlayStation.
Whoa.
Wow.
I grew up poor
Shout
as
out to-
fuck.
That's
so
how I got
mine.
I was not getting a PlayStation without
Curveball,
finding that
got a
wallet.
PlayStation
It was
with it.
amazing.
My
I
boy
brought it
came
to my
up.
mom. I was like, "Look,
Just so you know.
I found this wallet.
Whoa.
I want a PlayStation."
She's like, what do you want, son? What
She's like,
Merry
"Well, you
Christmas.
should probably give it back to him."
but
Hell
I
no.
want a PlayStation.
Well, yeah,
My
I'll
man
give him the
is-
wallet
my man
back. He
is
just
drunk
can't
on
have the
river,
money back.
disappeared.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
it. Yeah.
Finders keepers.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, I found your
Fuck that
wallet.
dude.
It was thrown in the
Like-
bushes, man, but there was no money in it.
Bro,
Like, you
I'm
got your
making
ID.
syrup sandwiches. I'm camping in a tent.
Ooh,
Living it
Come
up.
on.
the Kendrick lifestyle.
Yeah.
Syrup-
Oh,
syrup
and it was when they
sandwiches slap,
first came
yeah.
out with the new little
fires.
white PlayStation. Remember the little boy? Had a
Oh.
little screen.
Oh.
I got the little one.
Wow.
Yes, I got the little.
Yeah.
I had to wait so long for a fucking PlayStation 1
said,
that they came out with a
"I
new
want
model.
that."
Holy shit. That's
What a throwback.
That
A
took
classic
me back.
PlayStation,
That took
bro.
me
Bro.
the fuck
Time
back,
travel.
man.
God.
to have
Yeah.
a TV
You used to be able to
attached
buy a little
it.
screen for it that you could put on it, and
remember
it would
that.
flip up, and you could take it portable and play
That's so
your
crazy.
fucking little
That's so
game.
crazy.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
I just had the classic,
Yes.
silver box with the big old
That-
disc.
Yeah, I had
man.
the classic.
I'll tell you what I
PS1.
do
Levi.
have though that I do. Oh yeah, it's my topic, right? We got to spin this wheel.
We do got to spin the wheel.
Yeah.
I still got my Super Nintendo from
Shout
childhood.
out to the SNES.
I was
And
thinking
it's
about
hooked
buying
up
one
on
of
its own
those.
TV
Bro, they
in the
worth it.
studio.
They worth it for the nostalgia
You remember? You
alone.
seen?
my
You
Yeah.
guy.
came by the
Oh,
studio.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I
It's
used
there.
to play
Bro,
that
it's
Teenage Mutant
so
Ninja
nice.
Turtle
Alright.
game.
I'm really
religiously.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to come by and hit the bag next time.
I'm saying, man, you got a literal studio with a workout set and
Oh,
a
he's
and a
spinning it
punching
for
bag
me.
next to it. That's what a guy needs.
Yeah, the studio it has like the recording set up, and then it has a punching bag set up, and then the weight machine.
It's all
and then
a,
my
all a strapping
coffee.
young gentleman needs is
Yeah.
recording setup and a weight bench and a punching
Are you
bag.
fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? You give
Oh,
me the
but-
lamest,
Oh, nice.
the lamest fucking
Hey,
topic.
you could.
Hey,
You can spin, cat. You can, bro.
All right.
I'm sure
you got to work with it. You got to
Here's
work.
what we got. Run my clock.
Are
baby.
you
30
ready?
seconds. Give me 30
Let
seconds.
me hear that
You
spread
got
recipe
30
with ketchup.
seconds now.
Catch up to this fucking dick, boy.
Wow. Damn.
Boy, you
He said
wild.
it. He said it.
I'm sorry. I apologize if there
Sorry.
is children indulging in this entertainment, but I don't fuck with ketchup. at
Not a
all,
fan.
Period. I don't do fries and ketchup. I don't put ketchup on burgers.
Wow.
I don't ketchup.
No hot dogs with ketchup?
I do not ketchup. You will never find
Others
ketchup in my
ketchup, not me.
refrigerator. Y'all can catch up.
What do you put your fries in?
We a Brit over here, baby. We got mayonnaise.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Mayonnaise.
wow.
Oh,
that's 30 seconds,
yeah.
bro. With a
Oh,
bomb drop at the end, man. Let's
Put it in there,
go.
put it in
I
there.
love it.
I know.
That's
Hey,
crazy.
hey. So you ever seen someone make hooch with ketchup while you were locked up?
Wait.
Yeah.
You said
Ketchup?
hooch?
He said
Oh
hooch.
wow.
I've seen it, man.
Hold on, yeah, we gotta hear this.
This
Hold
shit
on.
was-
Hold on.
All right. So there was this cat. He was trying to make hooch, make profits. That was a way to, to make a hustle while you're in there. Well,
It's not gay if it's your hustle.
It's not gay if it's your husband.
so
We're
this-
talking about prison, by the way. Qualify this.
Yeah. This is
qualify.
prison. This is prison. God knows if someone's trying to make hooch in the free will, what the hell is wrong
What
with
the?
you?
fuck?
Go to the gas station,
Well,
buy
but
some alcohol.
it's not jail. It's not county, right?
Yeah,
We're talking about
no.
yeah,
This was in TDC. In county, we got plenty enough fruit to make hooch. But so this was during
Plenty
the COVID lockdown, and so we were getting Johnnies. There was no fruit in there.
Fuck.
There was nothing. This was 2 months straight. So someone got ketchup from commissary because ketchup's made with tomatoes, and you can actually ferment it to make hooch.
Yeah, it's basically
Oh.
sugar or what? Is that?
Yeah, well, you add candy and some kind of yeast as a kicker to get it bubbling. You know,
Yeah.
they get some kitchen workers to bring in some of those jugs, and then they would ferment it under their bunk like that. Well,
Till shakedown.
So-
well,
yeah, till shakedown. So these
until the
cats,
Still shake that.
until shakedown.
it's inevitable, man. It happens all the time.
That's
Um,
gnar.
So this cat made a batch of ketchup hooch, and most people
Imagine how that would
Oh,
taste.
my God.
We'll get to that. We're getting there. So
getting
most
there.
people had the sense to not try it because hell no.
Because no.
But there was a couple of diehard alcoholics. These
Big
are the kind of
fans.
cats that would drink anything to get them
Smoke
even
orange
I'd like
pills.
to
You're talking about Listerine drinkers. They
Yeah.
get,
Oh
trying
my
to
God.
drink hand sanitizer.
This is getting real nasty in here. This is getting nasty.
Baby, these people got
bro,
problems.
You're talking Penn stories 50% of the time that it gets foul.
Oh yeah.
pretty foul.
So a couple. So these
capital
cats,
F.
these cats, tried some. They bought a few. Soup got you a good solid bottle.
like tomato soup hooch.
Oh,
We're putting it
man.
in ramen. Is that how it was?
So-
That actually sounds kind of good.
I mean, it
So
might be.
I might-
Maybe
I might do it.
tomato soup with the ramen. I might
Sound like
be
a
okay.
Bloody
be
Mary or
okay.
something.
Make it a little creamy. Pause.
Now, these guys were drinking this shit straight.
Oh shit.
And as soon as they drank this, beeline it to the bathroom. These guys were puking.
Oh
Yeah, that's-
shit.
Puking their guts out. You
That
just
sounds
heard.
about right.
And the thing that sucks about prison, there's no privacy with the bathroom.
No.
Like, that
Well, it
shit is
depends on
right.
what unit,
Zero
but
privacy.
Yeah.
Holiday and
Yeah,
Darrington, they
man.
were
Under
nothing.
the TVs.
Under the mother. That's what I was
There's
about
a
to
day
say.
room for people to chill like a living room with TVs, and underneath the TVs is a
the
row of
toilets.
toilets,
Oh,
and then the
man.
Oh, my
showers
God.
on the back wall
Come
for you
on.
to
You
shit and shower.
you get the
You're
shit
in there
show,
washing
the shower
your hair,
show,
bro,
and-
and you're
Little
looking
show.
at people just staring at the TV, or if they're questionable, staring at you.
Bro, so I'm sitting there watching, what was it? I think we were watching wrestling, actually, funny enough.
Nice.
we
Quality
just see
television.
we just see this motherfucker puking, and it's just like red. So at first we thought this dude was just puking blood, and we were just like
Puking
what
blood.
the? Because this was during COVID lockdown, so
Yeah.
we a little on guard, man. So we just see this dude puking blood, and we're like, what the fuck is
What's
going
happening?
on over
Is this
there?
Exorcist? What's going on here?
I was like, bro. I'm telling you now, I'm not getting within 5 feet of that motherfucker for months.
Not me.
That's,
Fuck that.
That could be blood. This dude could have the T virus. I don't know what the fuck is going down right
What's
now.
All
Y'all
right.
ready to do this?
Audible.
Yeah, I'm
ready for
ready.
it?
Nice,
Intro.
nice,
Let's go,
nice,
baby.
nice. Coming in hot. It's the Loose Cannon Show.
Yes, sir.
My name's Shelly Nix.
My name is Dylan Harkins.
Hey man, how you feeling today, bro?
I'm stoked. We got a couple of cool, calm, crazy collective cats here to my right. We got my ideal collective buddies here in the mix, man. I couldn't be more stoked. I got my man
Yeah.
Salus Herb and Levi Deadman, and I gotta say, just once again, welcome back, brother.
Hey,
I
thank
know
you, man. I feel fucking
you've been
good to be back,
you've been doing the time that's of the not soft orient,
Yeah.
and it's back to business now. Finally, it's a blessing to have you back,
It's
and I
good
just
to be back.
once
fam.
again, man, like I don't know if people give either of y'all enough flowers, so I'm in the mood to do that as of late. So I just want to say you both mad talented, you both some respectful cats. Y'all hold it down to the utmost, and I'm very blessed to say that y'all some fellow compatriots of Ideal Collective. So once again, thank you guys for coming on. It's a
Hey,
blessing and an
absolutely.
honor.
Thank you, man.
And,
Thank you.
You know,
Hell
I
yeah.
reached out and I just want to say thank you for having me on, and I do appreciate it. You
Of
and
course.
Shelly Nix both.
Hell
I
yeah.
appreciate both
man.
of y'all, and I'm having a great fucking time.
We're glad to hear it. We're glad
It's
to
been
hear it.
crazy so far,
Yeah,
man.
like most of the best shit we already said when we weren't recording. We were having a great time.
we
we
got-
should have been recorded out in the
we
fucking
probably got
grass
split.
parking lot out there
Oh,
where
my
we were
God.
hiding our drinks.
Hey, we family here, man. So this shit comfortable, man. Like
I'm
mean,
saying.
I feel
I'm
like
telling
I'm
you.
just kicking it in.
Oh,
the
wow.
Oh,
who is that
man.
guy?
We have
Hey, who
Oh, they're calling.
knows?
Oh, they
Call
call. Oh,
us.
somebody calling.
Yo,
They
yo, yo, you on the mic? What's
They-
your beef?
they called in.
Yo, is this the Loose Cannon Show?
Hell
Yes.
yeah, this is the
Hi,
Loose
this is
Cannon
Nick Cannon. How
Yes.
can I help
I
you?
think I know who this is, bro.
Who is this?
This is
Oh, we big litty, man. We off the bed.
off the bed.
Oh my
good.
God!
You know it's
Let's
Alex,
fucking
man.
go!
Oh,
Wow!
Who is it?
Bro, it's the Bev God himself, man.
The Banff
Yeah.
guy?
He goes by you
Man,
are
I
a
had to
prisoner.
call into the greatest podcast on YouTube. Jeez.
Bro, oh my God!
Let's
Shout,
fucking go.
shout out.
Yo, how you doing, Alex?
Did y'all pay
Yo,
this guy?
I'm good. I'm at the bar right now playing pool with my girl, bro. Life is good.
Hell
Love
yeah.
it.
Hell
Love it,
yeah.
love it, love it, love it.
Nice, wholesome billiards.
Oh, so
That's
you
what
got
I'm
an
talking
Yeah,
about.
bro.
I love billiards, man. That's
For
my
sure,
shit.
man.
I just had to call in real quick, bro. I've been watching the show every week. I'm trying to get my spot in that bitch.
Bro.
Hey yo, your spot is solidified,
Oh, my
bro. Hey,
God.
before you go, bro, we got two homies in here,
We got-
Salus and Levi, and they rap. They're real cool dudes. Salus wore a flannel today, and it's 100 degrees outside.
I'm a little-
So
The
he's a really
And a
rare
beanie.
guy.
And a
beanie.
And a
fucking
beanie.
beanie.
And he just got out of prison.
Prison.
And so
I've
is
been
there
out 3
anything
years.
that you want to ask him or Levi?
Bro, I just want to say congratulations.
Yeah,
to that
appreciate
shit.
that, man.
Like, good shit. Play Post Malone, congratulations, featuring Quavo.
Hey, appreciate that, man. Appreciate
Let's
that,
go.
for real.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, man. I guess, like, how does it feel to be out? How does it feel to be back in, like, regular life?
Man, honestly, it feels a little surreal. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know how easy it was gonna be me to adjust, because like things are just so different when you in there, man. Like you don't even get by a
Right.
name, you a number. So like coming out and finally, everyone, showing love, hitting me up, telling me, yo, we've been thinking about you, man. Like I'm glad you're holding up. I'm glad you came out in one piece. Like it felt really good, man, because that's always the fear when you're locked up, is that like
You'll make it.
Right.
time's gonna move on and everyone's gonna forget about you.
Man, that's real, bro. Well, we're just glad you're out and you're experiencing this life again, bro. We appreciate you having you, bro. So hell yeah.
Much love, man. I
Hell
really
yeah.
appreciate you calling in, man,
bro.
for real.
Thanks for calling,
Yo,
brother.
Appreciate you, Alex, man.
You the man,
I
Alex.
can't wait to see you again,
Hell
bro.
yeah, man. Talk to y'all later, bro.
Hey,
All
take
love
care,
all day,
man.
baby. Hell
Peace.
yeah.
Can I speak on that? Can I speak on that transition?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because this was it was heavy for me, and I did a little more time than him. Not much.
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
I
bro,
did-
you did like almost 4 times as much time as me.
4 times.
So
4 times.
I had a 3-year term, and I did 2 years 8 months
Where?
on my 3-year term.
Oh, I thought you did almost 4 for some reason.
It was it was 3-8. I got out with by the time I got out, so they paroled me 3-8. I got out. I had 3 months, so it was like 3-9, like the
Yeah.
end of 3-9. So by the time I got out, I had literally 90 days on parole.
Man.
They were like, we can't even make you do programs. You don't even got enough fucking time to do programs,
Damn.
right?
Sounds about
But
right.
the fucked up thing is I had a 3, and it was an aggravated sentence. So in terms of aggravated sentences, you have to do 50% of your time or a minimum of 2 years.
Yep.
Really?
So I
Yeah.
had to do 2 years before I came eligible for parole, right? And man,
And where was the location at again you was at?
Oh, he was
So,
all over the place.
it was a mess. It was a mess.
It was
so
a
I
mess.
started out in Holiday, and then I went to Larry Gist, and then I went to Rocheron.
Oh God.
And these
so
are
Larry
these,
Gist
these
was
are
actually
these
a
are areas or
vacuum.
these are parts
units.
of
No,
these are
the
units.
names
Okay.
of units you can look up. Holiday is the initial transfer unit I landed on. I shipped out of Austin.
Is this all in the
And then-
same building?
No.
No,
These
Okay.
are all over
different.
the state.
These are
Okay.
different cities.
Different. That's, okay,
These are
yeah. I
different
thought that's what you were
units.
asking. Like,
These are
were they
different
all
places,
over the?
right? So at any point, they can call your fucking name and number, tell you to pack your shit up, and you're going to a different unit.
Yep.
And they
Wow.
don't have to have a rhyme or a reason for it, bro.
Just feel like
I
doing
got called to pack up at 3:30 in the morning one day. They were like, "Pack your shit, you're gone."
Yeah.
And I had no idea where I was going or why I was leaving my unit. I was
Man.
comfortable. I had fucking like
I hate
$300
that
worth
shit,
of
man.
commissary, 2 fucking bags. I couldn't pack all my shit up. You know
Oh,
what I
no.
mean? Like I was established. I had a radio, a hot pot, and everything. But I got sidetracked, right? Let me get back to what I intended to say.
intended.
The
Yeah.
transition.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's the beast, bro.
Really?
That's the beast because prison is
A war zone.
the only commodity in prison aside from ramen is respect.
Yep.
Wow.
So you cash in on that, right?
It's like they
And
say.
you use it and you love it and
Yep.
you use it, right? But
You
here's
ever
the
find like people doing things just like randomly and sort of out of order just for respect?
Yeah.
You know?
people will check motherfuckers out of respect. People will take a small issue to the fucking highest heights of the roof for respect.
For the
If you
respect.
say
Facts.
anything to anybody at any point in time, it means you are ready to fucking fight for it.
Yeah.
If I like this show, but I want to watch fucking this 4x4 show that's on, and I know it's Saturday night, and I know I want to watch this motherfucker, I have my shoes on, laced up tight in the day room, because I'm going to watch this fucking show, or I'm going to fucking get my ass kicked trying.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I
Facts.
want to fucking watch this show. And you have to know that about every decision, right? You have to know that about everything you do. You step on somebody's shoes, they pretend they're J's. They want to fight you. You fucking cut in line, it's an issue. You got something out of whack. You're showering next to 50 other men in an open fucking room with different shower heads. Shout out Mike Feeney. I ran into him, the midget.
Little Mike.
Yeah,
You ever
in the
get? You
shower
ever like
rooms.
catch people like looking at your dick?
Bro,
Ain't much to look at, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. There was a couple of times when
He said, "Are you throwing eyes?"
Sorry.
sorry, no, you go.
Let me get back to the core and the root.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry, I had to ask that.
No,
I can get back to
I can add a little entertainment value for you. Right.
Oh my God.
a couple of times. I'll leave it at that. I had to check him on that
Look,
shit.
you
man.
Like,
get
don't be
used
looking
to
at my
getting
dick, bro.
No,
I know we're showering together, but
you get used to getting strip searched. It's
Yeah,
like
true,
putting on
yeah,
your
yeah.
shoes.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
putting on your shoes, boy.
10
It
times a
becomes
day.
a part of your life. It
Yeah,
becomes a part of your habit, a part of your ritual. If you want to go to rec on a certain unit, you're getting stripped to go.
Yup.
You're getting stripped when you come back. You
Yup.
want to go see your loved ones. You want to go visit your family and eat some candy in the fucking visit room. You're
They
getting
getting
stripped
stripped.
when you get in.
They
You're
getting
getting
strip searched
stripped when
too.
you get
Yep.
out. They getting felt up,
Yeah,
right?
man, that's tough.
Okay, but here's the biggest and the most important principle and the craziest realization I had when I was released from prison.
Mm-hmm.
There's more respect in prison.
You think so?
Yeah, honestly,
If
He's like, I don't think so. I
if
know so.
you as a man in prison walk down the hall and I don't move the fuck out of your way, we're fighting. It's disrespectful. How am
Right.
I gonna disrespect you like that? But I'm walking in Walmart as soon as I got out, and I got motherfuckers trying to like shoulder bump me or check me, and they don't know I just got out of 3 years in prison where I would just instantly
Like, you know,
strike a motherfucker.
somebody had to go
Bro,
after that.
like yes, it's like you cannot
about to
do
pop
this
off.
without
Yeah.
reactions. Like, and that's
yeah.
the thing is like I've always been a super peaceful, super nice, super humble guy. Like I love people, I love interactions, but I react really badly.
Oh yeah.
So you disrespect me, I get out of line, and I do some things I'm not proud of. You
I
know
believe
what
the term
mean?
is
Like,
explosive.
Yeah.
I
Would you
have
would you consider yourself like institutionalized?
not at all, not at all.
Okay.
I love my life, and then the crazy thing is,
Nice.
prison made me more social.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
I was super. As is the cat.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was super
Yeah,
antisocial,
I was just saying
bro.
I can co-sign
Now
this.
I love conversations with people. I was forced to be social
Uh-huh.
because I was never alone. When I'm
Oh,
taking
yeah.
a shit,
Hey, what's up,
I'm
bro?
no
How you
further-
doing today?
I'm no more than a foot away from my cellie or the next man.
Oh my god.
I was in one unit where literally the toilets were
right
just
next to the
wall,
bunk.
a wall of toilets, no walls, no partitions. You're a foot away from the guy. You're taking you're using the restroom and reading a newspaper, magazine, whatever. The guy next to you a foot away wants to read your magazine. Hey, can I see that when you're done? And guess what? You're looking at him like, no, this is my magazine. And then when you look over him, it's the guard shack, and there's a female Nigerian guard in there just looking at you take a shit too. And then you got a half wall that is just covering your privates, but you're looking into the day room and into everybody else's lives as you're over there trying to
Conduct business.
work out.
Drop
what
some
you
kids
got.
off at the pool.
Yes, drop the kids off of the pool, drop the Browns off of the Super Bowl, get rid of your excess waste, bro.
man.
And the diet is not
It's horrible.
Probably.
All right,
it's
all right,
not keen.
So, can you guys walk me through some of like the
Worst
prison like
and
no,
best.
not the worst, because you know people like I've seen like a lot of videos and I've heard like a lot of things about like
spread recipes?
yeah the
yeah.
things that like you kind of put together.
Bro.
I was
you know.
a pork skin king. Pork skin king, boy. You ever looked at a bag of pork skins? You know how much protein is in a bag of pork skins?
Hey, I can only imagine, man.
Bro,
a gang of
look, any point in time you would come to my cell, I would have a fucking laundry bag filled
Oh
with
my-
pork skins.
You ever
I
do
would
the
switch
switch-
them up on every spread. I would eat them for a
Yeah,
snack.
same.
Connoisseur
There
of
was
the
like in this
Same.
one little bag of pork skins that probably cost $1.35 comparatively, right? And it had like fucking 60 grams of protein if you ate that whole motherfucker. And I would
a lot of
crush it up
protein.
on every spread. Yeah, and people were like, "Oh, that's not good protein, bitch. It's protein.
It's protein.
At a
It's
certain
protein.
point, you ain't here for
and
good
that is
or
an
bad, you're here for
animal.
protein.
Goddamn it, it's gonna
Oh,
work.
so you had to deal with those fish
Oh, man.
hierarchy. There was these cats that would
Yeah.
only
Oh,
eat
we had
fish, and they would
chikes.
think
We
they
were
were better than
drowning
you
chikes.
because they only ate the motherfucking tuna packets.
Oh,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
eating
I just
soups
eat the
and
Jack
shit.
Mac. That's it.
Oh man.
Oh,
I'd
you
be
like chewing bones? You like chewing bones up?
Man, get
That's
your
cool.
fish breath face
Bullshit
out of
ass
my
Jack
way,
Mac.
man.
First time
So-
I tried that Jack Mac and I was chewing up them bones, I was like, this ain't right. This ain't fucking supposed.
I'm not supposed
I was
to
like,
eat
fuck
this.
that.
So what kind of like spreads were you
Okay.
making?
Okay, so some of my favorites that we did were like we did the sweet and sour pork, where we would get those pork skins, and what you do is you soak them in barbecue sauce, grape jelly. You add a
Yep.
few little bit of seasoning, you let them soak, and basically
rice?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You gotta serve it with the rice, man.
Better
on.
rice.
You
of
left out
course.
the rice, bro. You
Wait.
didn't
Yeah,
even have the base.
Key
Yeah,
ingredient.
you gotta
Wait,
gotta have the.
You soak
You
the pork
basically
skins
candy
and
the pork
jelly-
skins.
You soak the pork skins in
Yes,
jelly
jelly
and
and
barbecue
barbecue
sauce.
sauce.
That's
And
like
then-
honey barbecue or what?
Oh.
Yeah, kind of. And
Ish.
what you did is you added a bit of hot sauce to it, and what it does is it turned it kind of like into like a sweet and spicy kind of blend.
Okay,
Stir fry
okay,
style,
okay.
Stir fry,
right?
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Fried rice, meat, and then like what else? Did you put a meat pack in there too?
Oh,
or
yeah.
You just used.
When we had the brisket, which was only at holiday, that brisket was
Bro,
live.
the holiday shit when they would roll out like the chocolate covered pretzels, they were like
Yeah.
$7. I was like, fuck it, I need it.
I need it.
I need it.
I don't
I'm bougie.
care.
this
Yeah,
week,
yeah.
man.
I'm mad
Fuck it.
bougie.
Oh man,
So-
people would pocket watch like a motherfucker
Oh, I bet.
too.
Oh,
I imagine
Bro,
absolutely.
like when you go up to
I was Betty
commissary,
Crocker,
there's a
bro.
line, and you'll see cats hanging out right outside the commissary windows, just outside of view, and they just
Damn.
post it up, and they watching
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
They watching what you
Trying to
picking
see
up.
what you get. You know, I see you got them hot
Exactly.
you
Cheetos,
just
bro.
gotta check.
Yeah.
You gotta watch the eyes and be like, look,
Yo,
I see
man.
you, motherfucker.
I
This is
see you
my
with them-
ramen.
I see you
Yeah, I
with
got
those
these
Sprites.
trading soups. I don't eat them. They
Well,
for
the worst-
trade.
The
Never
worst
drank
is,
that.
see, I never had this problem because I never took loans while I was out there. But some cats, you know, they live in prison like they do in real life. Man, they be getting fronts and shit.
Yeah.
Well, the thing in prison is they're gonna get that. They're
Yeah.
gonna get their
Yeah.
bread. So they would
will
would
get that.
specifically wait for you to go to store, and then they would watch you go to store,
you
and
got?
and they
Oh,
would
you got
make
them
sure
pecans?
they would. You see them doing
got
math
them new
right now. I'm
pies?
like, all right, this cat owed me $5, so let's see. Let's see. We'll
That's
get
a summer
5
sausage.
soups, summer
and
sausage.
a fucking Velveeta.
Let me get a
on.
get a bag of that bag of jalapeno chips, and then they would come up to you as you're leaving, right when you walk around the corner before you get to the dorm, and they'd be like, "All right, pay up, or we dragging you into the fucking janitor closet right now, and we jumping you."
So I had a celly. I had a celly on my last unit that was the warden's boy.
Oh,
wow.
no!
Oh my god, dude!
Did they
he
know?
He brought bacon into the cell. He brought fajita meat.
Oh,
he
wow.
brought literal
God.
fucking grilled
is this
fajita
guy?
meat into the cell. We would make these amazing fucking spreads.
Oh my
But
god!
he was the weirdest fucking OCD dude that you would ever meet in your
no.
life. He was like
No.
super like fucking Monk. You ever seen Monk? You ever
Yes.
seen or
Yes,
whatever?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
TV show.
That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
him, bro.
Old
Look,
Tony Shalhoub,
this
man.
dude every morning, this is how he would put on his deodorant, right? He would do one left, one right, one left,
What the?
one
fuck?
right.
Oh my
That's a
God.
serial
One
killer,
left.
bro.
one right. He would
Wow.
do 3
That's some
pumps
Dexter
on
level
each
shit,
side
bro.
individually, back and forth. This motherfucker would brush his teeth for 30 fucking minutes straight.
I bet he had pearly whites.
No, bro.
Bro.
That lining on your teeth, the
Yeah, actually,
enamel is gone.
I think
bro.
about
How
it,
do
that probably hurts a
Bro.
little bit.
how do you sleep in the same cell?
Bro.
I wouldn't sleep,
Said,
bro.
I didn't sleep.
A guy who would just go puts
Oh,
on his
no.
deodorant like that. I'd be
Bro.
like, you ever ask him about it? I'm like, yo, why do you do that, bro? Or is that like a respect thing, or like
I did. No,
Oh.
I did. I asked him every fucking thing because
It's worth
I
to
wasn't
ask,
scared
bro.
of
It's
shit.
worth
And I
to
was
ask.
like, look,
Can't hurt
look,
you
have
ask.
to.
because
Yeah.
here's the
Cellmates,
thing. You
man.
got to
Yeah.
know
Yes.
who you're locked in that cell
Exactly.
with,
For
right?
sure.
There's a
Yeah.
tiny little window. I knew that I could beat the living fuck out of this dude at any moment with no fucking question. He didn't
Yeah.
work out like me. He couldn't lift like me. My fucking
that.
1 rep max was double what this motherfucker's was,
Wow.
and I was
Okay.
working out 6 to 8 hours a day
This
in
boy
that
was
motherfucker.
jacked when he got
like
out,
I could
man.
do fucking 5 muscle ups in a row. I could bench 300 1 rep
God
max.
damn.
I was squatting 5 fucking leg pressing 590. I was squatting 390.
God damn.
Okay,
That's
I literally
wild.
I was in a program that was called Health and Wellness. So I would wake up in the morning 6 o'clock, shoot a coffee, go to the morning rec, right? I'd get my main muscle group in. Like if I was doing chest and triceps or back and biceps, whatever I was doing that day, I'd get that in
Yeah.
immediately, right?
No questions asked.
I'd come home, I'd eat. Come home. I go to my cell.
Institutionalized, bro.
Home base.
I go to my shitty ass cell. I'd eat, and then I would go to health and wellness,
Yeah.
which it was a small program on a private unit, Cleveland unit that has a PAP program, which I got accepted in, which had AC
Cleveland, nice.
and a pillow and a single man
live the
shower.
good life.
Like the last year of my incarceration was cake. But anyway, last year, yeah, it was good. But so I was at this, 2 hours. We had the whole rec yard to ourselves,
Uh-huh.
the outside, the inside, and we had a 5-man group. Excuse me, who would hit one weight. You know what I mean? So like these 5 guys that I was a leader of a group, like a personal trainer, and I would be on this machine.
Mhm.
I would have 2 hours to work out with just my 5 guys.
Oh man, that's love.
Wow.
Tell them about
That's
rec.
lo-
You go to
Oh,
rec,
no,
bro.
hell
You're
no.
standing in line
Bro.
so long that you're cold by the time you get
Bro.
back to do your next set.
When
I was-
when I was
ridiculous,
at a trusty
So-
camp at Darrington, man, you would get 15 minutes tops on the weight machines because you had 300 other people,
Yeah.
and there was one weight
Yeah.
room, and like everyone trying to get their pump.
Everybody's trying to get swole.
Yes,
So-
yes, bro.
You got
So-
motherfuckers fighting over the weight machine, bro.
So this
Yeah.
unit, it was special because they let just this program, whoever signed up, go to this fucking gym and have the ownership of the rec. Not only that, we had a fucking DJ like equipment set up that played music, real world music. They were playing fucking rap, Jeezy, and fucking like grind and shit, and just made you like
At the
just
rec.
fuck-
At
bro. Yes, at the
Okay.
rec, at our
Yeah.
private
That's
fucking
love.
rec, and
That's
it was
dope.
just like
That's love,
beautiful, you
man.
know. So, but you had to do what they wanted you to do.
Man.
So
So
you couldn't miss a day. So like to warm up, we either had to run 2 miles or do 10 sets of 10 different burpees with a fucking roll and a
10
flip and a
different
fucking
burpees.
all this extra bullshit that nobody wanted to fucking do.
Yo,
But
I run 2 miles any day before any kind of
it
burpee.
weeded
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
it weeded out the
Them
bullshit
burpees kill
right
you out.
there,
Yeah.
man. People
Fuck
who didn't want to
that.
get swole, people who didn't want to be fit, people who didn't want to get it in, they weeded themselves out.
Uh-huh.
And,
Oh,
then,
yeah.
and then the rest were there, and I had a group of 4 guys I was rolling with that were solid.
Nice.
You know, we
Yep.
even did PT tests, bro. We
Oh,
were like,
nice.
we were on
Hell
point.
no,
Like at 32 years old in prison, I was in the best shape I was ever in my life, and I've been in the fucking army for 4 years.
Oh wow.
So
that's
in
crazy.
prison at 32, I was in better shape in terms of metrics if you put me in a PT test than I was at 17 in the military.
wow.
What do you think it was that like made
I
that
think it was-
difference?
I think it
What's the
was
difference like between? Yeah.
I think it was a dedication. I think
Yeah.
that I knew I
Maybe
was
the
at
time?
a crossroads
time
in
and
my
motivation
life.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I was at a crossroads in my life where I
You
knew,
older, a little wiser.
little older,
you know.
little wiser, where I knew I'm either going to get out of prison and I'm going to explode and I'm going to do what I want and I'm going to be successful, or I'm going to be a piece of shit and I'm going to ruin my fucking life and I'm going to recidivate and I'm going to be,
Probably right back in jail.
Right. So
Going
I
through
made a
the cycle.
choice. I made a choice to do everything I could positive. And don't get me wrong, I fucked up. I got in fights. I got in seg. I got in trouble. I got in fucking
I mean,
bullshit.
It happens.
But
That's prison, bro.
actively, I was trying to be a fucking better person.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
working
yeah.
out 6 to 8 hours a day. I got a fucking certificate in entrepreneurship from Baylor University.
That's
while
cool.
I was in
That's
prison.
live, man.
Good for
know?
you.
That's pretty dope.
Congratulations.
Shout out
Bro,
Baylor. Shout out
they
to you.
had
Shout out the
an
Bears,
etiquette
bro.
teacher who teaches the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders come to prison to teach us etiquette.
Wow.
Like, it's insane. I did a
So do you know all the
Toastmasters
spoons
course.
and forks, like the
Nah,
dinner
bro.
fork?
we didn't get all that. We got
If
sports.
only. I know exactly
You
where
got
the
one.
sport go on
Like,
the
these
side
guys
of
don't
the
need to
plate.
know
Yeah,
about
they
that.
don't need all that. They don't need all that. They can eat with their hands. Just give them
fools never-
sandwiches.
these
Just
fools
sandwiches.
never
No
gonna eat that.
problems
There you go,
if you
yeah,
give
yeah.
them sandwiches.
So
Out of sight, out of mind.
I feel like at this point we need to do a little bit more table dressing because I would like for the people to know how we came together
Yeah, I
and
was
essentially
about
like
to
the
say.
background that resulted in us.
You were
Being
a
members of-
surprise for me, motherfucker.
I know it was a surprise for me too.
Okay,
Don't feel
so
bad.
let me set this up. My boy Salus, who
I run.
basically I tied up with, he created Ideal Collective.
Yeah, I
And
run
what-
the label.
I wanted to
what
ride
is
with him. To
what
help
is
him out.
Ideal Collective?
Hold on,
Ideal-
before you explain that, can you pull your mic
Yeah,
down
yes, sir.
just
Yeah.
a little
Let's
bit?
get
It's
the-
covering your
down.
face.
Yeah.
If you look up there, it's like
Yeah.
now.
We want-
and
we
tilt
want-
tilt
Can
the
you
mic up like.
My face is ugly, bro. We might want to cover it.
I was just gonna get-
Bro, you put your
no.
you put your face on everything. Don't lie.
Yeah, there we-
Don't
there we
fucking
go.
All
lie.
Now
right,
we
that,
good.
that's yeah,
Nice
that's
pert,
perfect.
Nice
perfect.
All
and
right.
pert. Nice
So-
and pert.
Like he was saying, I started Ideal Collective. I'm the CEO. Ideal Collective Entertainment is a music label, clothing brand, concert promotion, and it's kind of like a creativity program. Like it's a label in a spiritual sense. I don't make people write contracts.
Mhm.
I don't I'm here to help
Ain't no-
support
It's not
and
prohibitive.
grow artists that I genuinely believe in and co-sign.
Can I tell the story?
Yeah.
Tell the story.
Yeah. Go
So-
for it,
Can I
fam.
tell a story?
Man,
Levi got a story for you.
I was recording everything with Chase. Chase is normal. Chase boy, Keller.
And that was
Shout out-
Tree Huggers.
Shout out
Tree
Chase.
Huggers, Tree Huggers. Shout out Chase. We don't talk no more. We ain't cool.
Bummer.
It happens.
It does. I wish him all the best.
All the best.
All the best in his life and success, and to his family and his boys.
Them
I love
boys.
his boys.
Good kids.
Anyway, so we we were going on. That sounded fucking creepy, bro. We were going on. Like
Oh man.
Anyway.
You were,
Toastmasters.
yeah, right. So, anyway, I actually linked up with him before he got incarcerated, and we were recording through Chase.
I was awaiting trial. I had met him. He was wanting to rap, but he wasn't really in it yet. Right?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
wet behind
And-
the ears, to say the least.
So, but he was passionate, and he smoked a lot of good fucking weed, boy. So he was like, hey,
man.
I want to come hang out at the studio. I'll bring like 17 ounces of like this perfect fucking bud.
Wow.
I'll roll 17 joints
That's a lot.
and bring them over. And I was like, all right, I'll just
Sure.
come hang out. Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
figure it
fuck
out.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, don't worry about it. No, don't bring no money. We'll worry about that later. So basically, he would come over and I would teach him or instruct him in everything that I did that I thought made me successful in terms of writing structure, in terms of
Big time.
concepts.
He helped me
in
a lot with
term
that.
Of what the creative process is, in terms of recording a project and bringing it to fruition. And I just, at this point, I had been fucking up, and I had been out on bond on like 3 different charges, and I knew I was going to prison, and I knew I was going away for a long time, and I was kind of trying to just stay out. I quit my fucking job so they couldn't find me, and I was like, I'm just going to stay out for a couple months.
He's gonna
have a
do the
good
TK,
time.
run the race,
And this
man.
dude hit me
Yep.
up, and I was like, man, maybe I can gift him something. Maybe I can make him something, or like help him on his path and on his journey before I leave.
Yeah.
And I tried to do that the best I could.
He'd helped a lot. He really did. Like, before him, I didn't really even know what the fuck a cadence was.
Yep.
I could barely count bars. Like, I didn't really know rhyming syllables and inflection, and he really allowed me to kind of get that more
Get the foundation set.
so I can really start developing my own style.
And he took it and run with it. Like, don't get me wrong. He did not mimic anything I did. He didn't try to
Nah.
copy my style. He didn't try to be like me. He was not a dead man. He was not
No.
a recreation.
I could never be
He
a dead man.
completely- No.
His boy's a herb.
He completely did his own thing. But like, I felt honored and happy that I could help him in any way I could, especially to try to give back before I was going to basically be on pause for
Yeah.
3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Have him set up to carry the torch.
So I did that. And when I got back after 3 years in prison, he's the only person I knew in this fucking entire Austin music industry,
Mm-hmm.
the entire scene.
Mm-hmm.
And from him, from his help, and from him being there for me when I got out of prison, I've flourished into somebody that some people know.
Yeah,
Some people hold in high
I-
regard.
Some,
Look,
some people like. Some
when
people
when
hold
he
in high
first got
regard.
out,
Yeah.
like, he showed, we linked up because I was checking in with this girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, how's Levi doing? I didn't really write him, but I always tried to, keep in touch.
I try. I'm sorry. I
Hey,
didn't write
fam,
more.
you were the only
I
one.
did
You were
write
the
you.
only one that sent me a JPay besides my
did.
family,
I
bro.
set up,
and
I
that
paid
shit
for
put
He
the
sent you a what?
JPay, I
He sent
paid
me
for the
JPay.
stamps,
It's like
I said-
it's like an electronic message.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it comes in a letter. In essence, he sent
But
me a
I
letter.
fucked up. It's my fault. I did not put my dumb ass. I've been to prison. I should have known this shit.
He didn't
I
put his
did not-
address.
I
I
didn't put
couldn't-
my fucking address on the letter. So I'm over here like waiting for a JPay response. I'm like, oh, well, he's not writing me back.
Someone's
Like,
too good to write me back, apparently.
maybe he's moving around. Maybe he's done. Maybe he's getting out. Like, okay, he's good. Because I was like, hey, write me back. Let me know you're good and you're solid, and I'll put
Yeah.
some money on your books, whatever. Like, I wanted to help out. I wanted to, just make sure you knew. And time passes by so quick.
So
out
quick,
here,
yeah,
bro.
man.
When it's going molasses inside. And I did write him. I did write you while you were in
Yes,
there, but I
for
wanted
sure.
to do more, and I didn't do more, and I'm disappointed in myself
Hey,
for
man.
not doing more.
It meant the world to me, man. Like, it literally, it kind of, I was going into a bit of a funk when you sent that. It kind of helped me reevaluate myself and be like, look, you're going to get out, get
Oh.
motivated, build that image, get fit, make sure you know mentally where exactly you're going to be when you get out. Because once you do, you got to hit the ground running. You got to follow that model that Levi did. Because when this dude got out, he had tracks ready. He showed me them, and I was like, look, I got a studio we can go to. I took him
Yeah.
to Righteous. And
Shout out
First
MC
verse I
Righteous.
did.
and
Yeah.
it was just a snowball from there. From there, we went to shows. I introduced him, and then I was like, look, man, I believe in you. You're an incredibly talented individual with your own unique style. You got something. I really genuinely believe you can make something of it. Let me help you. Let me do all that I can in my power to elevate your career, your music, and put it where it deserves to be, in the spotlight.
Mhm.
And that's the beginning of how Levi became one of the core members of Ideal. Because, like, before him, it was just really me and diligence and
Shout
grit.
out Dilla.
Yeah,
Shout
and
out
shout
Dilla,
out, shout out
our
Grants.
Canadian plug.
oh,
Yup.
good old diligence, man.
Kirkman.
Winnipeg, eh?
Hey, fucking Winnipeg, eh? Right. Take some few
So,
goots.
so beautiful story, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate the way that you were there for me. It meant a lot, and I wish I could have done more than just send you a JPEG when you were in.
Hey, you
I-
good,
We
fam.
we all wish we could have done more.
Look, you guys
Um,
held it down for the label while I was out. You guys did shows. You released tracks. You did what I asked.
But also, I want to call you out
Oh, wow.
because at Independence Brewery, before CHK set up the Fresh Fridays, and
Shout
we
out
had
College
it,
Hip Hop
we were
Knowledge on tour
performing
right now.
inside without a stage on
I
the
know this
goddamn
story.
floor.
I know where he's going with this.
Right, and
Oh,
like
wow.
I'm
Yep.
so he's like, hey, do you want to be a part of Ideal? And I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm here to support you. I'll do whatever. Like I've never been a group guy. I've always been on the fringe, right?
Yeah.
Like I've gone around and like talked to the jocks, talked to the goths, talked to the bangers, talked to the gangsters.
All them
I've
guys.
been a periphery kind of fringe guy. I don't belong to shit. I don't
That's a nice way
belong
to
to
put it.
nobody. But I just kind of do my own thing, and I want to, I'm accepted by everybody. I love everybody. Everybody's great. I appreciate diversity, and I appreciate contrast more than anything in life. I think
Juxtaposition.
contrast is necessary.
That's definitely our
And,
label.
yeah. So he was like, "Oh, Ideal," and I was like, "Yeah, I'll fucking do Ideal stuff. I'll do all that."
And look at him wearing the shirt now, man. I'm
Yeah.
proud of him.
But
Sure.
ain't nobody else got the shit cut off. I'll tell you that right
That's
now.
true.
That's, you
I
gotta
don't have it
embrace
cut
who
off.
you are while you're supporting your homeboys.
Right,
And I'll
you're
tell you-
teasing the chess piece so hard right now. You gotta let us see it eventually.
Yeah. Well,
He said,
We took the shades.
ah, shit.
Look,
Yeah.
bro,
He
I've
said
been
the shirt-
eating, all right. Look,
Shirt off,
I've
bro.
been
Let's
eating.
go.
I've been
Hell
healthy.
Yeah.
I got a belly, all right. I've been eating.
Yeah.
I got all the bacon. I got to pee right now. Too.
All the
It's
bacon.
not good at all. It's not good at all.
I'm
But
slapping his full
look,
stomach, man.
ironically, this does tie in to the beauty of the prison story.
Okay.
Wow.
Because this chess piece was talked about in prison
Nice.
with my boy Brick Lee.
Okay.
Shout out Inky Blinders.
Inky
Blinders.
Gotta-
I love
you gotta-
that
You gotta
name.
love it.
I love
You
that
gotta
name,
love it.
man.
What?
Right there, that camera right there.
That one, Inky Blinders.
Fucking Inky
Right,
Blinders,
fucking
mate.
Inky Blinders,
Not this
mate.
one, not this one, not this
Oh,
one.
this one, Inky Blinders, mate. Inky fucking Blinders. So, man, this guy was great. He was a part of the PEP program. He was a good dude. Brick Lee, Brandon Lee.
Your mic.
My boy. So he was in prison. We spent a lot of time in prison together, and we had talked about this chess piece, and we talked about the trifecta, and we talked about the theme. It didn't happen in prison.
Okay.
Partially because my wife would not let me get a fucking tattoo in prison because of the nasty ass staff and all the dirty infections I
you wanna be
seen, and it
hygienic
wasn't
as much as
worth it.
possible.
Y'all ever-
Plus,
Are you gonna say, did any of us ever get any prison?
No. I was just saying, you guys ever like watch anybody get tatted in prison? Because I've seen
I
like a
got tatted
documentary.
in prison.
yeah,
I've seen
I would
documentary
look
on,
at it,
like,
I would see
Russian-
it, but I would
a
also
Russian
see
prison.
crazy
I got
staff,
tatted in
like,
prison.
Like
I
got
super
prison ink
staff.
on my
I don't even
leg.
know what
Let's
they
see the
call
prison
it.
tat, bro.
Yeah, what's
The
the
super
prison
staff?
You gotta see the
again?
prison tat.
Bro, you
Oh,
got
Hatchet man, boy, let's go.
Yes.
prison? Oh my God, he got a hatchet man.
Hey, shout out the Hatchet Boys, man.
Goddamn ICP, baby! I didn't even know
Hey.
you listen to ICP.
Bro,
Yeah.
Shout out.
that's how me and my wife met, man. In high school,
Wow.
I
you know
was.
my wife has a hatchet man.
Yeah, I know your
On her
wife. I
wrist.
know
What a
your wife,
small
fam.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm
Shout out
gonna be
ICP
honest.
and Hatchet Man.
I kind of grew out of it as I got older. Like I don't really listen to a lot of psychopathic anymore. But
No, they suck, bro.
but-
Twisted ain't
He
even
said
that good no more.
Nah,
Twisted
for real.
ain't even that good no more.
Twisted was the shit back
call
in the
me
day,
out.
man.
Bro.
Talk shit. Call me out. All right. 'cause
ICP
they're
has a song
not.
with Wu-Tang, I think, that
Bro,
my uncle
if-
would
bro,
sing all
they-
the
they
time.
have
If you're
songs
not
with Bone
talking about
Thugs,
tying your
3
dick
6
to a
Mafia.
fucking
like they got around, man. Like I salute them for the grind, but it's just like I kind of grew out of that phase. But I got this tattoo to remind me of my roots because your past is partially what defines you as a person. Is how you grow and develop from it. So
Absolutely.
I got this as a reminder, and also as kind of like reminds me of when me and my wife met. You know what
Nice.
I'm saying?
I have an ICP T-shirt that I got from Piranha Records and Round Round.
Oh
Hell
no
yeah.
shit!
And,
I fuck with Piranha, man. Piranha
yeah.
tight.
So-
Piranha
I used
So-
to shop there in high school, and then
Me and my boy have been talking about this in prison, and he was tatting in prison, but it's limited.
But it's limited.
And,
Big time.
and it's dirty. Yeah. And there is no proper hygiene, and it just so happened that he was talking about becoming a tattoo artist with a badass shop when he got out, and I was talking about doing my rap thing and making my rap thing happen. And it turns out of all the people in the program, when we got out, we did what we said we were gonna do.
Look at
Crazy,
them now.
right?
Look at that.
But he's got
Oh,
a
yeah.
beautiful fucking shop up in like Venus, Dallas area, and it's a classic shop. Beautiful walls, beautiful structure. Like the building is antique and it's got character.
Nice.
And so I'll take road trips. I'll just take a road trip up
Is that
there,
who did that?
and I'll go up there
Different
and
guy.
we'll work on it,
That's
bro.
my
We're
homegirl,
over
Cree.
24
Shout out
hours
Cree.
in on
Cree
this
23,
chess piece,
baby.
and it's not done.
24 hours.
Over 24 hours in.
Damn.
The original line work
A whole
was
day and some
8+
change.
hours
Oh,
just for
man.
the line work,
Life.
right? I got probably 3 to 4 more hours left on the.
How bad did it swell?
I'll tell you what, bro. There has not been a more painful tattoo in my life than this chest tattoo.
Oh, I can only imagine,
every time
man.
I lay down for this fucking chest tattoo, I tell myself, why did I do this? Who signed me up for this? And who said it was a
thought this was-
fucking good idea? Nobody, bro. It's not a
Nobody.
good idea. Don't do it. If you're not used to it, it's
If you're
not
not
like
about
your
that
little
life,
fucking,
man.
It's not like your little outline tattoo. It hurts like a motherfucker. They are digging into your sternum. I swear. At one point during my tattoo, this motherfucker grabbed my nipple, lifted it up, and stabbed a needle through it 72 times. That's what it felt like, bro. On top
That's
of that,
tough.
the sternum, like, and it's
I
dark.
bet.
The
I
bone.
bet.
There
The
is
bone
no,
is the
like,
worst.
There's no skin showing. Most people, they just get black and gray, right? They get black and gray, and it's easy, and they kind of get it done
All
in
color,
like 2 or 3
baby.
sessions,
Yeah.
right? These wings are 5 fucking layers.
These wings?
These wings right here.
These wings
These
right-
wings right here.
These wings are never gonna find another love like you. But
Oh,
what
no.
is that? That's what that reminded me of.
Oh
Movie,
my
you know what I'm
God,
talking
that's
about?
super bad, man.
Oh, super bad.
yeah,
Okay,
That's
yeah,
super
yeah,
bad with
yeah.
Michael
Yeah.
Cera, man.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling
Put
you,
up,
bro.
put up.
After he got the first session done, and after the 5th color, I was dead.
Oh,
I wasn't reacting right. Like I wasn't like showing my face or anything, but my feet were like, oh, just going fucking crazy, bro. Like,
Reborn a
'cause-
dead man once
need to
again.
strap you
Oh
to
my
the table.
God.
Just
How
keep
do
you
how do they
still.
do like what do they use for prison tattoos?
Oh, this wasn't.
Bro,
prison, this was all.
They
but-
creative.
Yeah.
They creative with that, man.
So
They'll
what-
get like wiring. They'll get like a staple or some kind of needle
What
from
ki-
like
the
shop.
lights,
What kind
they'll
of
take
ink
from
are
the
they
lights.
using?
What
So
they do-
burned.
Go
ahead.
ahead. I would say they use like shampoo or like soap, and they melt it down with like pen ink or.
Okay.
So what they can do is they can take the newspaper and they can
That
actually
too.
start a fire and then burn the ink off of the
Yep.
newspaper. They
Oh, wow.
scrape it down into a solid and then they add like what is it, baby shampoo?
Baby shampoo.
or whatever, and it creates like a liquid from the pigment burned off of the newspaper because the ink is embedded in the newspaper.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
So
So
you
you're
burn it
Extracting.
to release it.
Yep.
That's quite an
And then you
extraction right
create
there.
it, and then you have your needle, and it depends. Some people were fucking doing pick. Some people
Oh,
were doing.
God, no,
Oh
no.
my
Bro,
God.
oh
you know,
man,
that's
those
pick shit.
that pick shit, man. I saw
Some-
some people do that, and I was like,
about that.
hell
Some
no, you guys are
people
crazy.
were taking-
No.
Taking wire out of the lights.
Yep.
Some people were taking
Fans.
motors. Yeah.
The pick is
fan
basically we just
motors.
poke it out.
Yeah,
Poke,
they
poke,
literally
poke,
just
poke,
poking
poke,
it with
poke.
like a little like staple
don't
or
want it.
needle.
Trust me,
It's
you don't
it's
want it.
trash.
And when regular tattoos, the poker is like going at a rapid speed.
Yeah,
right?
because they have
Because
like a
that's why
foot pedal.
Well,
Yeah, it's
no,
just
hold
like-
on now. The future is fucking here, boy.
The future is now.
Future is here.
Future's now. They ain't got no fucking foot pedal no more.
Uh-huh.
These things are fucking like just little manual fucking battery operated. The last time I went for a session, there was no cord, there was no foot pedal, there was no nothing. The dude just had
Have
a
to
little
see Cree
fucking
setup soon.
thing, and
Sick.
it was wireless. It was like a
Uh-huh.
battery. I don't know what the fuck. He's sponsored by somebody. Inky Blinders, check him out.
out
Social
Inky.
media.
He
Inky
plugging that
Blinders.
shit, man.
That motherfucker is sick. Brick Lee, he is
Bro,
a
is he gonna
successful felon. That motherfucker
Hey,
went to
salute.
prison.
Shout
Gotta
out to
love a
successful
successful
I
Salute,
gotta
bro.
clap. I
salute
gotta clap
Brick
to that,
Lee,
man.
salute
That
my
ain't
boy
easy.
Brandon Lee.
Shout out.
He is a successful business owner, and not only that, but he's perpetuating the art.
That's
Hey,
awesome.
Yeah.
He's
Gotta love
taking
it.
on fucking apprentices.
Oh, that's
He's
live.
teaching the trade, and I'll tell you what though, the biggest thing I respect about him, he accepts that he doesn't know it all.
You got
And
to.
That's-
he will learn.
Dude,
Always
he
respect
will
an
learn
artist
from
like
his
that,
other
man.
artists,
Don't
and he will
matter
take-
what.
He will
Dude.
take from his other artists and what's going on with them and like what they are good or what they specialize. And like he'll even like right now, I was like, hey, look, I like this black and gray thing I want to do next. Let's do this next. And he was like, oh, I'm kind of really into this style. And I was like, well, fuck it. Let's do that style. What do you want to do?
Yeah,
You
I
know,
appreciate that about a lot of people when they, cause I know a lot of people who just like they're smart, so they just fucking think they know fucking everything, you
Get on a
know.
high horse.
And when you move like
Truly-
that through life, you jump to conclusions,
Oh,
right?
really?
Truly smart
Blinders.
people
And
know they
that
don't
you
know
miss
shit.
a whole
Yep.
lot of information when you jump to
Exactly.
conclusions like that, you know. So I really commend people who have that
was it?
attitude that like I know a lot, but there's a lot more I can know. Can you teach me? They can accept
Please
learning
teach me.
opportunities.
Please
from-
teach
yeah,
me.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
Yeah.
the saying goes, and I heard
It's
this
hard
a
to
lot.
admit you when you're
It's
wrong.
Pla-
That's
it's
the big thing. It's like we got egos.
It's
and
Plato.
Oh, yeah.
It's Plato that
No.
said, "I'm smart enough to know that I know nothing."
Yeah.
It might be Plato.
Right,
it might
right.
be
In-
Aristotle, I can't remember.
one of
Right,
those
there-
two. But
there's
yeah,
like, there's things that you know, and there's things that you don't know.
I know quite a few things I don't
Right?
know.
Like
shit.
I don't know.
very
how-
privy to a lot of stuff I don't know.
Trigonometry.
I'm a smart dude.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know, the planetary alignments too well. I don't know gravity.
You don't seem like an astrophysicist
Nobody
to me.
knows what gravity is, right? But there's things that I know. There's things that I don't know. There's also things that I don't know that I don't know.
Isn't that crazy?
That's a big.
Hey,
that's
that-
a big
there you
truth.
go. Yeah.
Hey,
That's
That
facts.
is the fucking just bee's knees to
Mind
tits. Like
blown.
you don't
Hey.
fucking know. And if you ever like sat down and really tried to think about something like space, like the infinitism of space
Oh,
and
man.
how it
Infinitism.
expands and how there is no limitations, we think about space like confined spaces, right? Like right now we're in a room.
Uh-huh.
We have this confined space.
Yeah.
And within this room, we're in a building.
Yep.
We have that confined space.
Uh-huh.
Within this building, we are within Austin, the city limits. Within Austin, we are in Texas. Within Texas, we're in America,
Mm-hmm.
right? So there's a scale to things, and you kind of have to.
Hold on,
think
keep going. You
about
gotta keep going, bro.
things About
Yeah.
Yeah.
think about,
Man.
move past it.
Move
Look,
past it.
I've had some
about
interesting
the Earth.
conversations with my uncle who.
Now think about this galaxy. Now think about the next galaxy. Now think about the next
universe.
black hole that we're not even sure really exists, or if it teleports you to a new fucking
Yeah.
dimension or
Oh,
time.
man.
Or
Makes you
space,
feel like
or
so
into a new
insignificant.
galaxy.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
It
And
really
the galaxies
shows.
Oh, yeah.
are infinitesimal. How do we not
Actually-
expect that there is fucking some crazy life or some other evolved life form out there? Have y'all seen the Tic Tac? Have y'all seen the fucking Tic Tac video?
What is
The-
it?
the-
TikTok?
Commander
Tic Tac video?
Fravor, Commander David Fravor, with the Tic Tac video.
You mean TikTok?
No.
TikTok.
Fuck TikTok and
Tic
their
Tacs.
Chinese ran. They're the most invasive app ever. You should delete TikTok right
I
now.
never had a
delete
TikTok.
TikTok.
I've never
right
had
now.
a TikTok,
Delete
bro.
the shit.
I don't have Twitter.
This
I don't
is
do
fucking
TikTok.
America,
Bro,
boy.
I'm gonna
We don't
post that clip
support
on TikTok. They're gonna
Chinese
shadow ban the
CCP.
fuck out of me. Dude.
Oh, bro.
I'm posting it.
Well,
Fuck it.
you can cut this out.
Yeah.
You can cut this out.
Man.
CCP will not appreciate me saying to cut out TikTok.
So
But
we're coming up on time.
Yeah.
I don't want to cut you off.
are you kidding me?
We're at 9. We're at 9 o'clock right now.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's
So-
run
so-
up some new.
So I want to just once more establish the connection because I gave y'all mad flowers earlier on, but I don't think we got a really good breakdown of like where our connection stems from.
So I can tell this story because this is me and Darks.
yeah,
So me and Darks met actually on a tour with Ugly Boy Click, which is a
shout
group
out Ugly
from,
Boy Click.
from Austin. Shout out Willis for giving me the opportunity.
Boy Willis,
to
hell yeah.
ride that tour with them. And me and Darks were. We were kind of black sheep on that tour. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Pretty much, yeah.
Stylistically, compared to everyone else on that tour, they did more of like that Suicide Boys, Ghostman kind of vibe. You know,
Yeah.
a lot screamo rap. And me and Darks are, we're a little bit more of the old school flavor. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
So-
boom bappy.
So when
So
me,
I
and,
should have been there.
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
So me and Darks, after I believe it was San Marcos.
Yeah, it was
at the clothing store. I forget what clothing store.
Monkeys.
It was. Monkeys. There
Yes,
you go.
sir.
Yeah.
Throwback.
Yeah. So after that show, me and him were kind of sitting out, chilling outside, shooting the shit, smoking. And I was like, dude, I really fuck with your style, man. I like your delivery, your sense of rhythm. Like, we should do a collab sometime. And I mean, at that point, he was kind of like, yeah, fuck it.
It's kind of doing my own thing, but I was open to it. I was like, why not?
So-
the vibe seems right. It's serendipitous. Why not make it happen?
So me and him collabed on a track that went on one of my solo projects. I think it was Salus Sampler Splatter, because it was called fuck, I can't even think of the track now. I've released so many projects. Like I've done like 7 albums, so sometimes it's hard to remember.
Can I tell you my introduction to Darks as an
Hold on,
artist?
We'll get to it because
Lead
chronologically
it
speaking,
up.
chronologically
Don't
speaking,
ruin it, but let me tell that the Independence part, all right?
Yeah.
'Cause, you know.
Beautiful life.
Beautiful life. There you go.
Yeah.
Shout out Beautiful life.
Shout out. Who did that beat? It was a badass producer that I really wish I got a chance to work. Flobama. It was Flobama. That was a
dude.
Flobama.
Yeah, I ain't heard
That's
of him.
crazy.
I ain't
Yeah,
heard from him
Dude,
in a minute.
Flobama's so nice.
Dude, that dude's the
Flo
goat with
Beezy.
the goat with
So
the
crazy.
MPC, man.
Very much so.
But so me and him do that track. We performed it together, and I started to realize, like, especially performing on stage with him, we had a really good chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yo, man, you should, join this label with me. And Darks is kind of, he don't jump head first into things. He likes to think about it. That's a good.
A little more methodical. I think.
I appreciate that a lot about him.
That's a good. It's a good habit. It is really a good habit, especially as a musician.
I feel like it's very, very like left brain.
Yes.
I would say.
Yeah.
That's very fair.
And I'm very right brain.
You said right.
So, I was kind of. I'm persistent. Like, I'm a CEO, man. Like, I'm going to try to negotiate and be diplomatic and try. If I see something as a really golden opportunity, I'm going to do everything in my power to make that happen.
Yeah.
So, I was that worm in his ear for a while. And we had, I guess this would be about the time where Levi's going to come in. I kind of, when I add members to the label, I don't necessarily.
Fuck you.
I don't necessarily tell
Fuck you, Dutton. Fuck you. All right, let me tell you my side of this
Levi's
shit,
turn.
right?
Alright,
Because
alright.
fucking Salus Herb is like, yeah, we got a show at Independence Brewery with CHHK. Come on, show up. He tells me all that.
All
right?
that.
He tells me we got a
I'll
show.
let him know
Yeah.
when the
Tells
show
me,
is.
Tells me I have a set. Tells me I have my shit ready, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What he doesn't tell me is that before our set, he's announcing a new fucking member of Ideal Collective who's performing with us. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I'm just as shocked as everybody else. I'm in the crowd waiting to perform, right? Because he's going on first. And next thing I know, he's announcing a new member of Ideal Collective. I look at my boy, I'm like, did he tell you? Like, who the fuck did he tell? Like, this is just random, and I was like, all right. And then I
You're like,
didn't
who's
like
this fucking
Darks
new
because
kid?
he was like a new guy. It was like,
Yeah,
I was like,
I think
he
I
looks
showed up
like
in,
me.
I showed up in,
Fucking
like-
white guy. He's got a beard.
I
He's
had
got
ca-
short
I
hair.
had a
What
bro-
is this
I
guy?
had
Is
a
my
bro-
replacement?
I had a
You
brown-
fucking replacing me, Darks?
I had a-
Is that what it is?
I had a brown bomber jacket and my cowboy
It looked
boots
fly
on
as
at the
fuck
time.
too,
I was
bro.
like,
You were
I
looking,
did not look like
you were
a
looking
rapper.
fly as
Not at
fuck,
all.
bro.
I
You
believe
looked-
the term is
Nah,
executive
you looked
decision.
Like you belonged at Independence Brewery.
I look
the
like I
fucking
worked at Independence Brewery.
Oh my god.
Big brewery
Oh
guy
my God.
vibes.
So,
Hey, I'm sorry. We gotta close this out.
Hey,
No, we don't, boy. This is
You can
two-part.
you can
This is two-part. This is
tell,
two-part.
you can kind of wrap up the story
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you want to.
So-
Then you can close this out.
so
That'll work.
after that, I kind of learned my lesson. So me and Darks became a member. Me and him became a duo and did a project called Humble Prophets. The album was called Up From Here, and it's actually got a lot of flowers over the years. I released it right before I got incarcerated, and that was the first project we did on Sony.
Sony Orchard.
Sony Orchard.
Oh.
And
I got
now-
offered that deal.
yeah, now me and him are actually going to do a new project, a
Fuck
sequel to Humble Prophets.
Fuck yeah.
Sequel to Up From Here.
Yeah,
Yes.
because
Up from here too.
nah, it's called Starbound.
No, what's that movie
Still,
with the balloons on
more
the house?
exactly.
in line with
Yeah.
the
I'm just gonna
idea.
call it
You
Up.
know?
Yeah, we usually have a story we like to go with when
I can dig it.
when we do it. I like narratives when it comes to projects. If not,
Oh,
why
yeah.
wouldn't I just drop a couple of singles? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's been a fun ride so far. I definitely was a little bit hesitant at points, and I was, admittedly, a lot of while you were gone. I had a lot of stuff going on in my own life that impeded the progress that I would have liked to have seen. But I believe everything happens for a legitimate reason.
Just me?
And now you back.
No.
Now you in the
That's
mix.
not even mine.
Now,
Do you
We
regret
have-
the decision of joining Ideal?
no, not in the slightest. I think I've had a lot of great.
My man.
I've had a lot of great times with y'all. You have compelled me forward in a lot of ways that I am not keen on doing myself, because I am admittedly caught in my own ways every now and again, and it's a blessing to the utmost that I have people in my life that influence me to propel forward in the face of adversity and hardships. That's
And
why
that,
I'm
my friend, is Ideal Collective in a nutshell.
yeah. That's why
Beautiful.
I'm so thankful all the time to be involved with you guys. That's why I'm so thankful to be involved with my man Shelly Nix, because we out
Hey, hell
here,
yeah.
we doing cool stuff. We making podcasts. We doing all the
Shelly
things up under the
Nicks.
earth
This
we
shit
can make
live,
happen.
bro.
And
good.
yeah, man, I think on that note, I think it might be good to close her out if that's cool with you.
No, fuck
Yeah,
that. Let's
I
go
think
for
that-
another hour.
He said we got another hour of this
Yeah, stop
podcast.
being a
Y'all
fucking
can
pussy.
totally
Let's
come
get
back,
some
bro. This
drinks.
was so fucking.
Hey, whenever you want us, man, it's an honor. I genuinely, I was
Look,
telling
all
Dark.
right, we're going to take an intermission. We're going to go get a slice of pizza. We're going to
No.
get a
We'll be right back, bro.
$7.50 of some whiskey.
Bro.
I
and
need
we're
to start
coming
renting this
right
out
back.
till 10 because I can't do that. I
Yeah.
can rent it out till
That's
10 if
cool.
I want
Yeah, I
to.
would say, bro, I got a wife to go home to, man.
Look,
Yeah.
I got
show
a
up at
safety
11,
meeting
12
in
o'clock,
Round
man.
Rock at
She go-
7:30 a.m. I got to leave my
Bro,
house at 6.
I ain't trying to sleep on the
I got to
couch,
leave my house
guy.
at fucking
Said I'm not
6
trying
in
to
the
be that
morning
guy.
to make it on time.
I was
all right?
gone for a year, man. I can't
But
be doing
look,
her dirty
look,
like
here's the thing, though. I came on this podcast for one reason and for one reason only.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. What's Levi doing
To have
now?
fun. No, I'm just playing. I'm
Just-
I'm
just
playing.
jokes,
Look,
just
I got
jokes,
a new
just
fucking
jokes.
release out. I got a
He
new
does, he does.
project out. It's a crazy fucking audible drug trip. It's basically
an acid trip
audible
of an
acid
album,
trip.
bro.
If you ever taken shrooms or any psychedelics, like this whole project is rooted around that.
Yep.
Completely. It
What's the
is
name-
not the normal.
What's the name of the project?
Guess.
John Deere
Guess.
tractor,
Guess.
babe.
Because you couldn't, no matter how hard you get.
Nah, I already
Look,
knew. I
this
cheated.
project, hand me that fucking lanyard. All right, this project is called John Deere Tractor Beam. And the motherfucking reason for that is because it's goddamn trippy, boy. If
Yup.
you go find yourself out on a farm in the crops and you lost and you fucking tripping on acid or shrooms,
And you done-
this is the music to listen to, all
That's
right?
fair.
That's a
if
very
you
specific
find yourself deep into a DMT trip and you're fucking talking to the elves and they're telling you ain't doing shit right, you gotta listen to John Deere Tractor Beam.
Yep.
If you are tired of the auto-tune bullshit, right? The little weed, all the little
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't. You don't even have to say names, bro. We
Yeah,
know.
We ain't even gonna say no names. But if you're tired of that little, yeah, tump it up, huh, yeah. If you're tired of that,
You never see that on a Levi album.
you
Nope.
won't see that on the Deadman track.
Not on a D-Man album.
That Deadman
No,
track.
you won't see that in Ideal
I put-
Collective. I'm gonna
I
co-sign
put
that
more
shit, bro.
rhymes. I put more
no.
internal syllable and internal rhymes than anybody in Austin, Texas. And goddamn it, I'm gonna say it right now because I'm ready to fight. I'm the best fucking lyricist in Austin, Texas, and
Wow.
ain't nobody fucking with me. And if they are fucking with me, we can set up a match.
Set up
Hey,
a match.
hey, I fuck with that
a
energy,
lyrical
bro.
battle, a
We setting
lyrical
up
battle, or a
matches.
We want
boxing
match
match.
setup.
I got gloves and I got a studio, so
Ooh,
With that,
it is
we
what
could do
it
both.
is.
With that-
we can do both. Oh,
my
yeah, it's a
God.
couple. We
Go
need
for
a
it.
three.
Yeah.
We need a three though, right? Because we need the fighting,
Yeah.
we need the lyrics, and we need one more contest.
Fashion.
Yeah,
Fashion
yeah,
Right,
show.
right,
Okay.
fashion. Oh, fashion.
Backyard
Oh,
fashion show.
fashion. Look, I just got my
Oh,
hair
my
cut too.
God.
Nah, I think it might
Uh-huh.
have to be dance moves.
We might-
Might have to
I
be.
lost.
Do the whole
I lost.
package.
I'm
Do the
out.
whole
I
package.
lost.
You
If
said
it's
I'm
dance
actually
moves
not.
in,
I'm done.
if it's dance moves involved, I'm not top
Sorry, he
Austin
said
at all.
sorry.
I'm a drunk
I'm out.
gazelle
I'm
when it
lost.
comes to dancing, bro.
Yeah. So have you
I'll
ever
be-
seen a
I'll be
deer
waving
when you
with
come
you.
around the corner and
said-
they're like, hold up, wait, that's me on the dance floor.
Nice.
Wait, hold
I'm
up.
like, hold up, wait. Let me get my
all
eyes
right.
straight.
All right, man.
With that, shout out Levi Deadman.
That's me.
Shout out the new project, John Deere Tractor Beam.
Go get
Shout
it.
Yes.
Out, shout out.
Get your
Salus-
lanyard. Get your lanyard.
Get your fucking lanyard.
Get your
Shout out
fucking lanyard.
Salus
Where's your
Herb.
camera at?
And shout out, hey, they got cameras everywhere, bro.
Bro, look,
This
I
whole
did
room's
this
a
art.
camp. This
I
whole
drew
room's a
this
camp.
artwork.
Am
I
I-
designed this. It's a real wooden fucking coffin. It's a real lanyard. I drew this
He's
skull.
bougie.
I designed
Real
this
dead man.
artwork. I designed that artwork.
All
it's
that.
a fucking real wooden coffin shaped on a lanyard, and you get that with your $25 purchase of John Deere Tractor Beam.
That's
Hey,
true.
gotta love the grind.
Lot-
Hell
big,
yeah.
Hey, I
big,
salute
big,
the
pa-
grind.
big packaging.
Hey,
big
gotta
packaging.
love it.
Shout out Ideal Collective.
Shout
Shout
out.
out Diligence, Grins, Roski, Cap Lewis,
Shout out.
Hampton, our graphic designer
Hampton.
and genius.
Shout out J Hustle.
Shout out J Hustle, my manager.
Justin Dial, Lemons Gold Clothing, Tokens, and
Shout
then-
out Righteous, my man in the booth.
And then shout out you and I
Humble
for
Prophets.
Humble Prophets. Shout out my man Shelly Nicks. Shout
Hey.
out me, Dylan Harkins.
The
This-
hostess with the most.
This is the Loose Cannon podcast. It's about loose
Loose
as it
cannon.
gets. And I think with that, we out.
Hey, the court
Hey.
Schwarzenegger,
Deuces.
man. We'll be
Go
back.
get that shit, boy.
We'll be back.
Bye.
I think that's the loosest
around
the
and
cannon
find
has
out.
ever
Cannon
been.
ain't never been this loose before. Man, hold up.